Hello YouTube, this is Laggy Fat Kid, and I just wanted to bring you guys my opinion on the next gen consoles and which one I will be buying. Now, before we get started, I just want to point out that I started with the PS2. That was the first console I ever owned, I believe so. As far back as I can remember, that was the first console I owned. And then I played Halo 2 on the Xbox at my cousin's house, and I absolutely loved it. And I played Halo 2 some more, played it some more, and then finally when it was time to buy my first serious console, and basically when my real gaming started, when I actually started gaming as a hobby and as fun, when I actually started gaming, I bought the 360, the original white one. Now that one actually never red ringed on me, but it started messing up and having stupid problems. So I ended up buying the Slim later on anyway. So I have been an Xbox supporter, a Microsoft supporter, for a long time now. But everything that's happening with the Xbox One, it just doesn't sound like I'm going to be getting the Xbox One. So I'll be getting the PS4, and here's why. PS4 is going to come out $400. I can sell my games when I'm done with them. I can share my games. I can lend them to people if I want to. I don't do that a whole lot, but I can still do that. I don't have to check in with them every 24 hours. And these are the two biggest ones. I don't have to check in with them. Okay, three biggest ones. I don't have to check in with them every 24 hours. I don't have to check in every hour on a friend's console. I'm not too sure on that one. I've heard that you get to play an hour on a friend's console, and I've heard that you have to check in every hour. Everybody's confused as shit because nobody's answering any questions, and they're being confusing about it and everything. And the last thing that makes me not want to buy the Xbox One, the always on connect. I do not have enough trust with Microsoft or anybody else to not spy on me. I don't trust them enough to not spy on me, or believe them that they're not going to spy on me, because an always on connect, it always has to be plugged in. You cannot disconnect it. What does that tell you? They could turn it on and you not know about it. I mean, they could be watching you. I just watched one of the camera things of it, and that thing can see everything, like clear and everything. It's got a freaking infrared on it, so it can see in the night. So what if it just wants to turn on in the middle of the night and watch you sleep? And what if it wants to turn on randomly and just listen to all your conversations, and somebody back there will probably be listening to them? I wouldn't doubt it. I mean, they may not, but I just don't have enough trust. So I'm going to be going back to not PS4. I'm going to be going back to PlayStation. But yes, PS4. But I will be returning to PlayStation, the first console I started with, and staying with them until Microsoft makes a console where I feel safe gaming on. Oh, another thing too. It feels like they're just catering to the TV and sports lovers out there and little kids with Call of Duty. It's like they're trying to make a console for the whole family, so the mom and dad can watch their movies, TV, and sports. And then when they're done with that, the kid can get on there and play Call of Duty. That's what it seems like. And I'm just not going to be buying one of these. I thought about it, thought through it all, thought about it over and over again to make sure I was thinking right and not just being stupid. But I thought about it, and I don't see why I would buy an Xbox One. So I'm just going to be buying the PS4 and probably buying some of the exclusives, because some of those games look badass. I know I'm getting off topic here, but I don't really feel like there's anything else I can say about the next gen consoles besides the Xbox One is going to turn into a brick when you turn it offline. I know other people have said that, so I didn't think of that one, but it's going to turn into something completely useless if your internet goes out or you're having problems. I mean, if you're having problems with the internet, the check-in won't matter, but if your internet goes down, you're completely fucked. So there's not much else I can say about the Xbox One. Besides, I'm disappointed because I've been a Microsoft supporter. I don't know if they're getting pressured into doing it or they're just wanting to spy on us and be greedy. But I don't feel like supporting them much more. I don't say much more because I'm going to be buying Titanfall on the 360 and probably Ghosts. And we'll see if that's the last Call of Duty because COD hype is dying down. And this is probably going to be a make or break for Call of Duty. Maybe. Depends how it is. If it's a bunch of the same bullshit again, they will probably lose more fans. And it's just going to decline even more from there. So there's that for Call of Duty. And I'm going to be buying Order 1886. That game looks pretty badass. And that looks like a PlayStation exclusive. And Dead Rising 3, I've heard that's going to be a timed exclusive for the Xbox. So we'll see if it comes out for PlayStation. And if it does, I will definitely be buying that because that game looks badass. It's just too bad Halo isn't on PS4. But honestly, I think about it, and Halo 4 is just not as great as the other ones. It seems like Call of Duty to me because they added the damn kill cams, and everybody just tryhards the shit out of that game too. So that seems basically the same as COD, almost. It's Halo, but they've like added COD twists on it, and it's just like whatever. Halo's like getting overhyped and everything. That trailer didn't even look that great for the new one. It's like, what the fuck is he doing in the desert? Why is he covered up, and why is there a big ass robot come out of the sand? Doesn't make a whole lot of sense to me. Doesn't make a whole lot of sense why Microsoft would do this. But let me tell you, Sony just like pwned the shit out of Microsoft with E3 and releasing this console and everything. The PS4 looks so much better. I'm a little bit excited to get back to PlayStation gaming, see what it has to offer me. So I will definitely be buying the PlayStation 4, and I'm excited for the next gen consoles. But let me tell you, I gotta get a job very soon because I'm not gonna be able to afford this shit if I don't. So I think I've said basically everything I can think of right now. If I didn't, I might make another update video over this or something. I may not. I may just leave it here, leave my opinion like that. But I know my opinion is not going to change back towards the Xbox One unless they fix this shit. Because the PS4 just sounds like a much better deal for me. And I will be able to keep my privacy and do with what I want with the games. So that's basically all I have to throw onto this subject. So I will talk to you all later. And have a good night or morning wherever you are. Peace, YouTube.